Hey, YouTube, and there is a topic I want to talk about. Apparently, some Instagram video maker and Facebook personality, I guess, called Robert Wayne Lee. This dude used to make like these catch a predator kind of videos where he would pretend to be 15 years old to catch pedophiles, pretty much, chomos, or whatever you want to call them. Pedophiles, chomos, child molesters, the entire 9 yards. Which is fine. You know, take the information, give it to the police, lock those fuckers up. Big time. He also would meet up with them, pretend to be 15, meet up with them. And when they showed up, say, you're meeting up with a 15-year-old. Which is also a little bit dangerous, but still fine, I guess. Still fine. Bring out these fuckers, make them known. Shame those motherfuckers. Shame them. Okay with that. A little bit dangerous, but okay. But what he will do also is break out windows, slash tires, be violent. Which, I know what you're thinking. Yeah, it's awesome! Beat those pedos up. Beat those child molesters up. Beat those chomos up. The problem is, when you hit somebody, when you break a window, or if you slash tires, one day, especially in the United States, which is shoot happy, which you know what happens. Even if you never know the story, you know what I'm getting ready to say, what happened to them. And in a stand your ground state like Michigan, somebody's going to shoot you. And somebody's likely to kill you. And that's what happens. He pretended to be 15 years old, and he met up with a 17-year-old and 18-year-old, which in itself is problematic, which I'll get to that in a second. But I just want to get to the story first. He walked up to them, confronted them, accused them of being child molesters. They argued a little bit. Dude hit him. Dude hit the 18-year-old. 18-year-old pulled a knife out on him. 17-year-old pulled out a gun and blew him away. Dead. And sadly, he is very, 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 very likely to not go to jail for that. Will not get convicted for that. Because it's a stand your ground state, and he did hit him. So now he's paid for. Unfortunately, that's how it is. That's why you don't do stuff like that in a shoot-happy state, and more importantly, in a stand-your-ground state. Because one day you're going to find somebody that's packing. You're going to do something stupid like hit them, or break out a window, or slash tires, and they're going to shoot you, and you will be dead. And now he's doing nobody any good. His family is now without a loved one. He's dead, so he's doing nobody any good anymore. He's no longer going to confront anybody because, again, he's dead. And why? Because he had to be Mr. Billy Badass and hit people. I know, they're child molesters. Oh, who cares? Child molesters can carry guns and they can blow your ass away. So you better be careful, alright? You got to be careful. That being said, in a lot of states, which is fucked up and sick, the age of consent is 16. I believe in every state it should be raised to 18, with one exception. And that exception is what we call Romeo and Juliet laws. Which means if you're an 18-year-old, you can date somebody 2 or, more likely, 3 years younger than you. So a 18-year-old can date a 15-year-old. Pretty much. Because the age difference is not that high. 18 or 16, I guess the states decide that. But consent 18, unless you're 18, then you have a leeway there, because it's not black and white. At least in my opinion, it's not black and white. If you disagree with me, I understand. But you gotta understand my point of view. The age difference is not that bad, and people's dated people with bigger age differences than that. You likely have. I have. So That's why I think it's problematic that he confronted an 18 and 17-year-old, because at the end of the day, it was teenagers thinking they was meeting up with a teenager. You know, I'm not 100% sure which one was doing the meetup. Could have been the 18-year-old, which would make it about 3 years difference, and it could have been the 17-year-old, which is about 2 years difference. You know, so teenagers meeting up with teenagers. So I really don't think that's a predator situation there. Not necessarily, anyways. You know, because an 18-year-old could be a senior in high school, 17-year-old is a junior, and a 15-year-old would be a sophomore. All in high school. All could be high school students at the end of the day. But yeah, he's dead. It's sad, but unfortunately he was gambling with his life. And sometimes if you gamble, you're going to crap out. And he crapped out. You know, hope he rests in peace. But why he was messing with 18, 17-year-olds as a 40-year-old man, I never know. You know, that in itself could be considered suspect. You know, trying to meet up with people less than half your age. You know, that can be argued to be predator, and you know, especially the 17-year-old, that can be argued to be predatory-like behavior, even though you had a good intention of doing it. That still could be considered predator. You know, predator-like behavior, if you know what I mean. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got to say. If you agree, let me know. If you disagree, let me know. You know, just be nice about it, all right? Other than that, take care.